Okay, this is a video to kind of go over the new art that you sent over, which still had kind of the same issues as before. This is our template that we use to go to press with. It's a Quark Express template. I'm just telling you this. You don't really need to. You're not going to deal with Quark or anything, but basically it's a window that is 4 by 6, 4 inches or 6 inches wide by 4 inches tall. Okay, and we just want to center your artwork right in the middle, and it'll print with the eye marks right here, as you see. These eye marks are added with our template. When you provide the art, it won't have eye marks. We'll add that later. So that's just so what I want to do is like get a page. I think for you guys to submit art, it would be great to just have a window 6 by 4, the same as this template here, the same kind of size, and then just centered within that 6 by 4 window. So what we'll do is let me find your file here. This is the file that you sent me, and I'm going to go ahead and just do some stuff to it. Now all this stuff here is really problematic. All these extra bits, instructions, all that stuff just will make it impossible to align. So what we're going to do is we'll start from scratch. I'm just going to first of all, let's find out where these things are. As you can see, they're everywhere. So all this white text, all that, these eye marks here, anything on the edge is going to just go away. There's a little stray point here, which, be careful not to just get rid of that stuff. I mean, it's just sloppy. But that's fine if you want to be a little sloppy. That's cool. Making a video. So that Simon just came in. He's someone who works here, so he thinks I'm talking to my computer, but I'm actually making a video. Okay. All right, so we did that. So now what we're going to do is make the page. Let's go ahead and make the page 4 by 6. And I'm going to send you this file so you'll be able to use it. Just, you'll be able to do it and just use it, populate the art in there or whatever. So let's go ahead and make make it 4 by 6. Or 6 by 4 really is what we're doing. Start with that. We're going to make some guidelines. I'm just going to turn everything off. Let's put it on top here. We're going to make some guidelines, which we have to be able to see. Oops. Grid. So let's put some guidelines here. I'm going to do these right in the center, so 3, and what I can do is unlock these and then just select them and then specify where they're going to be. So it would be 2 and 3. You don't really need to know this. I just want you to know that it is going to be centered. Just showing you. This is going to be already in the file that I send you. This one is 2, and then we can manually get it so it's perfectly centered. Now I'm going to lock them so you can't move them. So you can't get them now. Now we're going to get this art, which you've got a lot of guidelines here, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. So unlock them again. Only the ones that I created I want to keep. Alright, back to locking. Alright, so I'm going to select everything. I'm going to just wait for your registration mark that you use for the center. I'm going to do that separately. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and move it right into the center. And it'll snap. If you're using Illustrator, you can do the snap to point, snap to grid, whatever. Snap to point, I guess, is what we would be doing here. get in close and really see where that somehow the center is a little screwed up there, so let's use the handles to still not quite there, is it? Yeah, there's something in here that's, I'm not sure what's going on. There's some bits that are somewhere. Alright, anyway, so we're here. Alright, now the one thing you did was the white is still this C digital, as you can see I'm over here. It's still that C digital swatch. I'm not sure how that's happening, but it has to be Pantone 100U set to overprint, or else it will just be yellow. The press sees Pantone 100 and assigns whatever's colored that. It assigns it the fifth plate, which is the white ink. So very important that you use that swatch. Otherwise, like I said, it'll be yellow. It will print yellow. All right. So you were talking about the red being, you want to, I guess, knock out all the way through here. Is what you were saying in your email, so we're going to do that. Just we have a compound path here, so I'm going to just do it really quick. And I'll be able to, now we have two shapes. So we got the white. Now we're going to go ahead and turn this to a non-overprinting white fill. Okay, so that will knock out through all of the stuff below it. Okay, so we've got the yellow, or the Pantone 100U set to overprint, and the way we can check it is to go under View, Overprint Preview. So you will see how that your art now will appear, and you can just kind of toggle back and forth to see, kind of your alignments and all that kind of thing. So we'll keep it on Preview. Alright, now let's go in and check your colors. Alright, first thing I noticed, you got some Pantone colors. Everything has to, all Pantone except for the white Pantone 100U, they have to be converted. Everything except the Pantone 100 has to be converted because, the press may convert it to a different type of kind of destination, if you will. So we want to make sure that you just take care of that before you send it to us. So I'm going to convert everything to CMYK, which you do in the Edit Colors, convert to CMYK. Make sure your blacks are built correctly, like we were saying. And they are 30, 30, 30, 100. You can see that all that is, so that's good. Okay, now we've got the white back on it. I'm toggling back and forth, so that's good. What else? Now we can check the alignment marks, which are kind of helpful, although we don't want them to print. But I'm going to move them to the very top, and I'm just going to double click this layer and make it a template layer so it won't print. So now it changes it into a italicized description on the line there, so that shows you that it's not going to print. Let's go in there and look at it and see if it's centered. And it is not, so we're just going to manually just kind of get that right in there. It's kind of a mess, this little, and I've cleaned it up considerably on the file that I'm going to send you, so you'll be able to see it a little clearer. But I'm just going to go in here and take some of this stuff out of here, like this. It's like extra little bars, and it's not necessary, I don't think. I think this is really what you want to get to, the gist of the crosshairs and all that stuff. Okay, and that looks to be right. Let's go ahead and, this is the big bits are not quite in there, but anyway, that's corrected on the file that I'm going to send you, so it doesn't matter. You can just turn it on or off. It doesn't really matter because it's not going to print, and it won't. I don't think it shouldn't affect the alignment when we bring it into Quark. So, but I'll turn it off just for now. Okay, and that should do it. And I'm going to save it, and then we'll be able to put this right into to Quark, and it should center nicely, and then your iMarks will be added, and it should work. If you have any questions, feel free to respond to the email. Thanks.